Hi there, Ryan here from Bonsai. Today I'm going to be pinching the candles back on my Scots Pine. I first acquired this, when was it? 31st, 2018. It was already planted in the rock, I didn't do that. I'll put a picture up when I first got it so you can see how it's progressed. The last ray pot for this tree was 2008. And it was planted on the rock in 2009. It'll never get repotted again because we're not going out of that. This is a false gin in the top. I didn't do it. Come with a tray. But we'll start pinching. Here where we have 3 buds, I'll just take the weightless one out and pinch back them 2. If we have 3 the same, I'll take the middle one out. And as for the little ones, I'll just let them grow and pinch them as they get taller so we can create some back budding on the tree. I just de-wired this winter last year, about November. I had to put a bit more on that because that was hanging down. So it'll be getting re-wired this year again in the winter time. So let's get started. Sorry about the buzzing noise, but it's my crump spraying machine because it's red out here, so I'm having a pint while I do it. So we'll best get it pinched before all the pints kick in and they'll be out left of the tree. So let's get going. Could have maybe pinched this a bit earlier, as soon as the candles start showing white tips, but like I say, I've been to work at a bad time. What I'm going to do is pick a candle. I'm going to put my fingers there and take 2/3 away, pull it up. As for the little ones, I'll just take the top off. It's nearly out and leave that one. Seems a bit drastic now, but only way you get back budding. We have 3 on that 4. I'm going to take that one off, that one off. I want to pinch that one. Same on this one. The 3. I'm just going to take that middle one out and let them 2 grow. Couldn't maybe have done this earlier. Ideally it's best as soon as the shoot's open to a white spiky point. Not doing any harm. There's 1 with 3. Get the middle out. There we go. Sorry if the big machine's doing your head in, but that's clamming for a pint. We've got one there that's died back. Oh, it's got green on. Need little ones on. Yeah, yeah. Let's do it. Well, as you can see, it doesn't take long once you start pinching. What I want to do now is tidy the gins up with a bit more lime sulphur. Just put it back on the bench to grow. When I first got the tray, this was the front. But when I put it in the club show, I had that as the front. But it had wire on, so it looked a lot better in shape. So I'm still demising which is the front and which is the back. Once I start wiring it again, we'll go from there and we'll see what happens. Time to clean up the gins and get them lime sulphur. Strain the tray of water. Trying to turn the dead wood. Hey, got some backwooding going on in there, boys. Still a little bit white, this. I must have done it in the winter. Watch dog cotton. Next trading. rots away, I'll just stick another gin in. I've got my little pot for my lime sulphur. Dump them down. And away we go. Keep pulling these purple flowers out of it, but it just keeps growing back. Looks nice, eh, but not my idea of fun. Buy this stuff hunks, doesn't it? Smells like an old man's fat. One done. I'm giving it a couple of coats of this. I'll let the first one soak in for 10 minutes. And I'll give it another couple. The whiter, the better. That's all one seals. So I'll let that first coat dry in, and I'll give it a couple of more, and then I'll be back. So I'll let that first coat dry in, then I'll give it another couple. So while that's drying in, it's gonna have a beer, and I'll be back in a bit. Well, that's all the lime sulphur done. I'll take you in with the camera in a minute and have a look. So the colour of that after you've used it, you might be tempted to tip it back in your bottle, didn't it? Just throw it away, because it will spoil your lime sulphur in the bottle. It'll make it again awful. So I'll just tip it out. I've got a tanuki to do, which I was given, and I can pinch the candles on that, which I might do shortly. But that's it for this little tray for this year. Until the end of the year we'll start wiring it and shaping. The back of it's not very good, but he didn't say that. Back button going on in there. There's the bee machine. Yeah. I finally got my printer in the workshop. Been printing fertiliser pots out. Saves buying them. So I'll stick this little fella back on the shelf and I'll pull the tanuki in and pinch the candles on that. This is a tanuki I was given by a friend. It's a lovely bit of wood. Once a good plain like. I'll show you a picture of it before I styled it, so I'll put that up. But as you can see, the candles is massive on it. I've just checked the wiring. The wiring looks good. It's not biting in. I won't probably stop on for a couple of months. I'll just keep an eye on it. Either end of this year or next year, I'm going to put another whip up here and create a crown in here. So we'll have like two pads, then the crown. So I'll just start pinching drastically. That's what you want when they just start turning white. A couple of little tiny ones on the top there. I'll just let them grow. All in twos. That's a nice thing. It's a bonus. There you go, 2 minutes work. Stick it back on the bench and let it grow. Clean this up, which I'll do when I put the new whip in, which I think will make a quality tray. What, gonna grumble for nothing? So we'll just see how it progresses in the future. Get rid of some of these old needles later on. That's just a short video on pinching the pines back. Yeah. Next time I think I'll be doing blonde redwood cuttings. Give you a look at how to do them. I've had a high success rate with them. So it's usually the 16th of June. So I'll probably do them then, since it took the other 2 years. I'll give you a look at what's progressed on and everything. I'll give you a quick look at the ewe, what I styled. That's popping alright. An update on the ewe, all its new growth. That's the first one. My little minion. My redwood. I'll be taking some cuttings of that, so I'll show you what to do with that. 6 areas on the maple, and this other ewe. Not popping as quick as the other one, but we have got life. These branches are too big at the bottom, so once I get back budding, I'll cut them back. I just didn't want to kill it straight away. All the baby fishes in the koi pond now. Need to treat it for green water. Loads of algae. Douglas fir group's doing well this year. Must be established now, so that's graining up lovely. Larch group. And the Norway spruce. Got a thing for groups. And there's a privet. She's doing well. Couldn't help myself. I repotted one of the roses in a bonsai pot. Growing well. There's the other one from the garden centre. And the azaleas starting to drop the flowers now, so once they're all dropped I'll repot them into bonsai pots. And my tomato plants and lettuce is looking good. That's the third lot of cucumbers. Because the weather we've had this year has been crap. Been 3D printing little Tory gates in Japanese bench. I've got food dogs and lanterns to do. I was thinking about doing a dilemma, like Japanese paper trays in now. I'll give it a go and see what happens. Keep you updated. I'll do a video on it. So we'll see what happens there. So that's just a short video on pinching your pines back. A little quick walk around the garden, showing you the progression of the ewes and how everything is growing lovely. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't, please subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Ta-da!